What an intro. Folks, welcome. Actually, you know what? As we always do, let's get a set clap for episode 3. All right. Clapping sounds good in this room. Folks, we're awful glad to be back with you. We can't begin to tell you how glad we are to be back with you. Have the boys here on stage. We're going to try and not talk too much to get started and just play some music for you.
You're an oak and I'm a pine. Bark is strong, so's mine. Build ships to ride the sea, and I frame a bed that brings you home to me. You're an oak and I'm a pine. Differences ain't hard to find. Go on. You're hot as hell and heavy so, and I'm a rocking chair. I do not rock the boat. Darker hues and I'm color cream. Some would say that we're the coffee team. You're an oak and I'm a pine, and our differences ain't hard to find. Take some time to grow your leaves. Rise of the tree. They'll shimmy up and they'll shimmy out. Ooh, just to be an end table at your mama's house. You're an oak and I'm a pine, and our differences ain't hard to find. You're an oak, I'm a pine. Bark is strong, so's mine. Make the bed when you're the queen bee. You build the ships that bring you home. Me.
All right. Thank you, folks. We appreciate you being with us. Guys, that sounded good.
Yeah.
Sounded good.
Sam, I got to interrupt you right quick. Yeah. I think we might be missing our lower thirds.
All right. Very good to hear. Thank
We
you.
would have had a lot of people mad at us.
Chapow. Are we live? We're missing, maybe, hold on, and let's just get all this going.
Maybe an upper thirds
Woo!
and a bottom right thirds. Now we're looking.
We're looking good, looking better than we were. That's teamwork, folks.
All right.
Thank you. Houston, did you catch that, or was that somebody in the chat?
That was me, surprisingly.
Nice. Set clap. No, I'm just kidding.
What is that?
Lower thirds. That's a good time to talk about this real quick here, Jordan. We have some great show sponsors. Were you prompted to say that? We have some great show sponsors of this show. You can see them working the lower thirds of the screen if you block those into threes. And we're glad to be seeing them. And that's something that, again, Houston caught that. Beautiful eyes, beautiful work.
For sure. I knew something looking at the screen was different. And it takes a lot of people to put this show on. We do have a lot of people on the screen right now, but there are more. There's a lot behind the scenes that help financially, knowledge-wise, especially on the production side, that make this show run. So shout out to the crew and John Brady
to the crew.
back at the soundboard.
Yeah,
for
let's
us tonight.
shout out to the crew. Yeah.
Man, we got a fun show. I'm glad we caught that at the top.
Wow, I'm so glad you were.
We've got a pack.
I might have left this place. I'll tell you that if we wouldn't have caught that in time. Since you found that there, Houston, why don't you've earned yourself a little break. Take a little break.
Thank you. I needed that.
The wind did blow, and the trees did whip. If I had you right on my hip, shoot down any storm that come my way. Seasons change as we would move, like pirates searching for the Jew. Those waves push ourselves to sweet decay. But I believe in you, I believe in you. Every single thing I do, but I can't stick around. And I believe in you, single thing I do. With this bowling ball's coming, and I'm a 7-10. And I saw signs that I was fooled, and October's winds would follow soon. That girl of fall had never been alone. And sure enough, those bridges fell. And the pilot those reserved for hell race across the sky like a sunny day. And the clock can move like it likes to, and you fell in love with another fool. And I believe in you, and I believe in you. Every single thing I do, but I can't stick around. And I believe in you, the single thing I do. And we saw this thing coming like a feather in the wind.
All right. Thank you, Court. That sounded great, my friend. Good to see that bow out and about. How's everybody doing on a Sunday evening? How's everybody doing out there?
That's good, man. Looks like we got a good group tuned in here. Terry, how's it going, my friend? Chris, Luann, good to see everybody.
Jason Klein, mighty fine. Jason Klein, how's it going out there, buddy?
Brett Farland, good to see you again, man. And I like the celebrity dual name. What's the word name combination here? The mailers. I like it.
No, I got it.
I like
see
that,
it.
man.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, very nice. Thank y'all for being with us. Thank y'all for working the chat. The chat's a rowdy spot.
You know what would be good? This is for y'all to work on because my brain isn't going to do it on the spot. But you come up with like a band name that mixes the four of our names.
Ooh, can y'all hear that
Also,
rain
it's
at
pouring
home?
the rain outside.
Can y'all hear that rain at home? That's nice. That's a good vibe right here.
It is.
I guess we'll play some more songs then for that.
Yeah, you guys drop into the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. Hit that share button. We think Facebook might have got on to the live stuff.
Gotten wise.
They've throttled back our organic reach. So any extra shares and comments and likes, and that all helps it get out there. And you never know. Someone might just be looking for this.
Hey, Kathy, how's it going? And Cameron, man, thanks for tuning in. Thank you guys all for being in here. I think I saw our buddy Gersh, Swimming in the Wild, was in here a minute ago. Thanks for flying in. Thanks for swimming in. This one's called Untitled Traveler here.
You way you look back at me, see the way you react to me, and I feel the same. Think it's in my anatomy to chase you around, round and around. Seen the mountaintop, seen some valley floor, seen the blue sky. We did something like yours. Even when I'm gone, I think my heart is trying to get back home. It's true. Been a lot of places that I didn't wanna go. Seen a lot of faces that I didn't wanna show mine, and I don't have that much to say anyway. Even when you packed your bag and said you're gonna move away, I knew I had to find a line to make you wanna stay. And let's keep it safe now, 'cause I left all my clothes. If you go, I'd never be the same. Been a lot of places that I didn't wanna go. Seen a lot of faces that I didn't wanna show mine, and I don't have that much to say. Been a lot of places that I didn't wanna go. Seen a lot of faces that I didn't wanna show mine, and I don't have that much to say in a way.
Folks, now a word from one of our sponsors. Hey, folks. Thank you so much for joining us on our little stroll through Charlotte here. I want to talk about one of our show partners, Charlotte on the Cheap. Charlotte on the Cheap is one of your go-to sources for anything free and cheap around the Queen City. They've got the scoop, the hookup on breweries, live music, pick your own produce farms, great hikes you can check out. And they're so easy to keep up with. Any of your socials, Facebook, Instagram. Get a newsletter delivered to your mailbox. Be able to peruse it in the morning with a cup of joe. Guys, we want you to stay in touch. We want you to take advantage of these deals. We can't make you do it, but we know that you're going to want to do it. This guy's in the road over here. Learn how to drive up here, Yankee. CharlotteOnTheCheap.com. Thank you to Charlotte on the Cheap. You guys check out those folks there Obviously, everyone is welcome. That was just a little bit of Southern humor for you there. We love the folks. Court's from up north. Court's a Yankee,
Court's
if you
also
will.
from farther south.
That's
too.
true. He's from everywhere. He gets to get a piece of it all.
He's an everywhere man. Well, as keeping with tradition,
Yeah.
there's always a Jim Croce tune somewhere mixed in the set. I think this might be a new one for the show.
It definitely is.
Uptown got its hustlers, Bowery's got its bum. 42nd Street got Big Jim, Milwaukee, he's a bull shooting son of a gun. And he's big and dumb as a man can come, stronger than a country horse. And when the bad folks all get together at night, you know they all call Big Jim boss just because. And they say that you don't tug on Superman's gate, you don't speed into the wind, you don't pull the mask off an old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. Nah, 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 nah. Well, out of South Alabama come a country boy, looking for a man named Jim. He is a bull-shooting boy, my name is Willie McCoy. Back home they call me Slim, and I'm looking for the gang of 42nd Street, driving them drop-top Cadillacs. Last week he took all my money and it may sound funny, but I come to get my money back. And everybody say, Jack, don't you know that you don't tug on Superman's gate, you don't speed into the wind, you don't pull the mask off an old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. Well, a hush fell over the pool room, Jim began bopping in off the street. And when the cutting was done, the only part that wasn't bloody was soles at the big man's feet. And he's cut in 100 places, shot in a couple more. And you better believe that they sung a different story when Big Jim hit the floor. And now they say that you don't tug on Superman's gate, you don't speed into the wind, you don't pull the mask off an old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slim. Yeah, Big Jim's got his hat. You find out where it's at. It ain't hustling people strange to you, even if you do have a custom two-piece made pool cue. And you don't tug on Superman's gate, you don't speed into the wind, you don't pull the mask off an old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slim. Don't mess with Slim. Don't mess with him.
Croce, as always, wherever my
Hey.
home is, salute to the Croce man. That is a new one. Don't mess around with Jim. New one for the show. I honestly think it's kind of funny we made it this far with not playing that tune.
I know, one of the more well-known ones.
One of
Yeah.
my favorites.
Oh, dude.
Absolutely.
I got that. I was introduced to that song when I was very little. My dad had a big, thick CD booklet with a ton of. I think he might have done some DJing work in his side gig. A big old book of CDs.
Danny
like
the
mixed,
DJ.
like
DJ Danny.
greatest hits of the '80s was what had that one on it. I think it was. I would always skip to like track 4 and just listen to that one. Skip everything else. So I was into that tune, man.
It's a good one. As you all know, we love Croce here. We got camera 1, T. We're going to tell you about the show we've got for you here, folks. We have got a slammer. We have got Ed Jurdi from the band of Heathens and Trigger Hippy on the show. Woo! We have got Daniel Serif, a Charlotte native, I found out. Spent most of his time in Winston. We got a good 4-hour... Jordan just threw me a little something there. Our good Winston-Salem fan, our Winston-Salem half of the group here. We're highlighting some Winston-Salem folks tonight. We've got Tim Roberts, the Reverie drum co-maker. We've got a beautiful, beautiful piece of Jordan's kit that was made by Tim. He's going to tell you a lot about his job, what he's been able to do, what he makes, what a maker does. That's what we've got the segment for you. And I skipped over Daniel Serif. I read on his bio he was born in Charlotte. He's lived in Winston, moved to New Orleans, is back. You can get to catch some of his guitar playing. Court, did you know that?
I was going to say, no, I did not.
Interesting.
Everybody's got something to learn here on the show.
Yeah, we're all
man.
learning all the time. You guys remember that at home.
Fantastic.
There's always something to learn. Take home with you. Chew
And I
on
thought
it.
I knew you, Daniel. I really did.
You think you know somebody. So we had a request, maybe last episode or episode before of people wanting to hear some of our older stuff, some stuff off some of the older albums. Maybe come on in. So we've pulled one out here. We added one to the set list here for you tonight. I think maybe it was Lee that asked for this one.
We had a couple actually asking for some come on in folks.
That's
so,
true, man. We got a lot of great folks in here that drop in, and you're welcome to drop your request. We will try and fit it into a future episode here. And yeah, I do want to say I saw Brett said that we are just 4 or 5 blocks from his house, where he's tuned in from, and we are gonna. We were toying with the idea earlier of maybe allowing some folks in the neighborhood theater and watching the live stream.
Well, I think there's some more of that.
Yeah,
there's just hopefully the future holds some positive things, and that's kind of everywhere. I know the music.
Get vaccinated, people.
Yeah,
do your part.
Everybody stay on top of it out there, and we'll. Hopefully, there's a lot of summer festivals on the horizon. We hope all that is just continuing a positive vibe.
Yeah, we do have some stuff that is starting to be booked, so we do hope to catch you out. We'll have some show announcements coming soon, so we do hope to see all these hearts and comments and likes and shares on your face in person at a show soon.
I shared this on my face.
Yeah, we share this happy time.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's make it a little.
Yeah, really break it down positive, right?
Yeah, we're not going to share faces, but.
I just want to make a face-off joke, but I don't even know enough about that movie. But.
Yeah, old.
This has nothing to do with that movie here, but this song's called Questions Unanswered.
What are you doing now? Do you still have words in your mouth? If you speak, what do you say? Do you think about all those days? I'm forgetting how to eat. It's not what's on my mind. I'm forgetting how to sleep. I'm up and down all night. 'Cause darling, things I should have said, others better left untold. Oh, and I just wanna die, but the doctor says I'm fine. Oh, I guess that you're still here. It's just of a different kind, Lord, and I just wanna die. But the doctor says I'm fine. Darling, can we rewrite this story? Can we go back in time? 'Cause the way that we're living, oh, it don't feel right, no. it's storming like hell here. And hell, it's storming in my heart. And I'm not sure where it ended, so I'm not sure where to start. Where to start? Where to start again?
Very nice.
Oh, thank y'all, folks. Thank you.
It's a fun one there. Like I said, it's an older one. It's off an album called Come On In. We do have all of our albums available on our website, timesawyer.com. You can find our music there, all the streaming platforms as well. And our latest is available on vinyl record as well. So head over there to pick up some merch if you're looking for that. What you got, Sam?
Yeah, I think we're going to get into a little bit of our fun little shenanigans, if you will, from our presenting sponsor. We're going to go to the Pip Cam, and we've got our can-to-can guest, Ed Jurdi, coming up right after that. But let's go ahead and get on this Pip Cam. Go on to the Pip Cam, folks. Are we there? Testing, 1, 2. We are live. We are there, folks. Last year, our presenting sponsor, Around the Crown, was working just about as hard as anybody was to continue doing something that is their, I would call it their calling, the Around the Crown 10K. They went through a pandemic just like the rest of us have, and did an amazing job throwing a race at Camp North End for an entire week. I've got a little highlight video I'm going to show you. We like to get hyped to these things. Check out your PipCam screen. As we say every time, these videos, whoever's putting these videos on, what a hype event.
Dude, big time, big time.
We'll get right into them. This year, they will be back at Camp North End for the Expo Labor Day weekend, the day before the big race on I-277. Folks, if you're not aware of Around the Crown 10K, it's coming up this Labor Day weekend. They are working with us, our presenting sponsor for the show. And you can follow, and it's a very, very affordable race to get out there and show what you're made of. And we talked last week, talked last week that it's not necessarily a race in name. It's more of it's a race against yourself if you want it to be out there, right? Just go out there and have a good time. Do your thing. I mean, it's something we could do. I'd love to get out there with you, right?
Well, yeah, I'll give my best.
That's all we ask
don't
for.
run unless I'm being chased, but
I could chase you out there if you want.
You might.
There you go, guys. A game of
Folks,
tag on the 10K.
You got that? Is our link in there, Houston?
Let me get that.
Yeah, Houston's going to drop some links
I was
in.
honestly getting super hyped watching that video.
Couldn't even work.
And I totally blanked on what I was supposed to be doing.
Well, lucky for you, we can still go for that as we continue through. That's the beauty of you working with your actual mouse over there.
Hell yeah, dude. I was looking at it during that. I got a little. It wasn't a smooth drag. Not to
You need
say
a mouse
that
pad,
this
right?
table, I have not spilt a thing or two
Take
on.
the ball out, clean all the linen off.
You got to. We're going to get off the pip cam, folks. Thanks for joining us here for our first visit. We'll give you a full screen chit chat. While he's dropping these in, check out Around the Crown 10K. Stay up with them on Facebook or their website. It's a very affordable 10K, the largest one in North Carolina, I believe. And they're looking forward to being back in full strength. We're hoping that's where we're at in Labor Day and being able to enjoy. Oh, you got it in there. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. It's in there, man, I believe. We'll see. I thought that was you, but it might have been.
How about them Noda Brewery beers over there?
You're thirsty, aren't you?
I'm getting a little thirsty.
Okay.
Just,
What would you like? Let's talk about Note a little bit.
Yeah, let's talk about
What
them.
beer would you enjoy?
You know what? One of those new hazy, the Imperial Hazies, I think maybe. What's it called?
That's a fusion series.
The Fusion series.
Beautiful
yeah, that
fusion
sounds great.
series.
Yeah,
Well,
I
folks,
can get down with that.
I'm going to get Jordan this fusion series beer, and we're going to tell you first a little bit and start our can-to-can guest and let you enjoy Ed Jurdi. Let me tell you a little bit before this. We got camera one again. Thank you, T. Ed Jurdi has spent his entire life on the road, and by my estimation, he's done pretty damn good at that. He's in more than one great band. You're going to hear a band of Heathens tune. I'm guessing one that he has written. I've watched them do it full band. It's in our Can-to-Can playlist, which is back for Season 2, folks. You can catch our first episode of Aaron Lee Tasjan. Some of his songs are in that playlist, and we'll have some Band of Heathens tunes in this playlist as well, and keep that updated for you. So Houston is, again, working. We'll see if his mouse is going to stay up to date. Keep running the wheel.
I had to take the banjo picks off. That really was slowing me down.
The banjo picks.
Yeah.
I like that. That's what they're.
Oh, back to Ed. Geez, here we go, folks.
Yep.
He is in not only the Band of Heathens, doing solo shows of his own, which I'll tell you a little bit more about how you can maybe get one of those virtually for you and a couple friends. He's also in a band, Trigger Hippy, star-studded band as well. Drummer from the Black Crowes. Steve Gorman wrote a great book. If you guys are into reading, why don't you check out his book as well. They run the Good Time Supper Club every Tuesday night at 8:30 Eastern on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. I think they've got quite a few going. Guys, if you're with us from Twitch tonight, give us a click or something. Click the your joystick
This
or
is our
something
first
out
time,
there.
right?
Send a banana.
This is our first time
We
on
are
Twitch.
Twitching tonight, folks. And you can watch the Band Heathens on Twitch as well if you're into that. Also, Facebook, YouTube, as you're getting this evening from us. They have a new record out, the Band of Heathens, called Stranger. You can check that out. Houston will be dropping these links in there for you as he plays his song for you here. And again, if you're looking for a personal show with Ed, very affordable, check out his site. You can get yourself and up to 10 other friends to enjoy a beautiful, beautiful, what you're about to see. I'm not even going to say anything else. Ed, take it away, my friend. Folks, Can to Can, coming at you.
Every Tuesday for the last year or so, the Band of Heathens have been doing a live stream called the Good Time Supper Club. This Tuesday, we were playing in the shadow of the tragedy that just happened in Boulder. And after the show, I was looking through some Twitter messages, and I saw a request from one of our fans and one of our friends named Fiona, who was out in Boulder, and who was asking me to play this song, DC9. I unfortunately didn't get the message till after the show, but she had asked and mentioned that music really helps heal when times are tough and tragedy hits. So in an effort to make that full circle and help with some of the healing, I want to send this song out to Fiona and everyone in Boulder and anyone out there who might be suffering right now. This is something called DC9. Oh, I'm in a lot of trouble. Can't find a face that knows my name. A victim in a lost dimension. Take me back from where I came. I promise not to keep a secret, because I just not tell that the last train left the station about 12:45. But I would be just fine if I could stop this line, catch a ride back home on a DC now. If you're stuck inside a revelation with the revolution confusion. Enough wisdom, but not enough age. Promise not to keep a secret, because I'll just not tell that the last train left the station about 2:30. But I would be just fine if I could stop this line and catch a ride back home on a DC 9. Well, the last train left the station about 2:30. But I would be just fine if I could stop this line and catch a ride back home on a DC 9. Be just fine if I could stop this line and catch a ride back home on a DC 9. Ride back home on a DC 9. Just to glide back home on a DC 9. Oh.
Let's give it up for Ed, folks. Woo! Looked like the video might have hopped around just a little bit, but the audio was crispy. Ed, thank you again, my friend. We're going to kind of cheers you with popping all these beers at once. We're hoping...
A multi-crack.
Yeah, we hadn't even talked about what to call it, but that's exactly what we're going to do.
You know.
It's beautiful. We want to thank Noda again for having these beers. We got some these special fusion series. We had this Lager Days here. I just had one of those, but it's out of my hands. I'm going to end up going with a Radio Haze. Houston, you want to show that get that lager drink there? Somebody got him? Oh, beautiful work.
Good stuff.
That's Derek, folks.
I
Derek
think
Allen.
these are new, right?
These are brand new, and they're delicious.
It is great. I do enjoy it.
Yeah. All right, let's give these things just a little bit of a.
All right.
If we got them, whoever's got them.
All right. Are we one, 2, 3, go?
I think maybe it's a 3, 2, 1, and then we know it's go. Like
Let's
like,
do it.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Was it worth it? Because it was.
Not for me. It wasn't.
I saw you.
I made a huge mess.
I
but
saw
it's
you
okay.
again do that.
Golly. All right.
At least you got a nice a wet drink for your whistle there and your cymbals as well.
I do. It's delicious. I mean,
Heck yeah, man.
it's not the beer's fault.
Shout out to Noda Beer, everyone who, all the sponsors who help support this show.
Thank you.
That's how we
Cheers.
are able to put this on each and
Thank
every week.
y'all.
Thanks to our sponsors and folks like you who contribute through those pay link options we have down in the bottom of the screen.
Yeah,
Went the
that's
wrong way.
Man, that is good.
no. Yeah, let's go ahead and say that is viewers like you really keep this going as well. It's a beautiful partnership between all of us here. Yeah. And if you have the option to throw a couple dollars to us here, the crew and the band, we're all working together here, and you guys as well. We need your help. We would love to if you have a couple extra bucks. The main thing is to be here and be with us, enjoy yourself. And if you're doing that and you're like, I got a couple extra bucks, let me give a couple of these guys for throwing this beautiful show on. And you know what? While we're saying that, let's talk about this beautiful theater. Let's talk about this beautiful theater that we're able to work with and be able to be in here. Let me get my notes right. Folks, check this PayPal link on your screen. you can go to paypal.com and send some extra dough to Max Music as well, the neighborhood theater. That is at Max Music Inc., folks. Houston's also got a link for that, if he can find it. He's, again, working on the fly. You can watch him, put some pressure on him. I'll tell you a little bit about what's going on here. You can catch their live stream series every Wednesday night called Queen City Streams. Jared Rothwell Entertainment here is ahead of this as well. We're able to work with all the team. John Brady is the lead sound man. Justin Fedor is the rounding out the triangle of this group. A lot of folks, Greg again, head of Max Music. Everybody's working together here. Tribute to Benefit has also been the home here for 8 years. Beautiful work here in the Queen City. Everybody's working together. Everybody's working together. It's a beautiful thing. So again, we're all in this thing together. Check out their shows on Wednesday nights. Keep all the tribute to Benefit. You can find their Facebook page as well. And again, tonight we're on this stage and we're glad to be here.
Yep.
We're glad to be here. We're going to get right back to it, I think, right, guys?
Let's do it. I think we've got, yeah. I think Tim actually requested this one earlier.
Get out of here.
I think when I mentioned request, he popped up, said he always is down to hear Ball and Chain. So let's do this one for Tim here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Even the eyes tie me to a railway. Sit on top of you, baby, watch me burn. Breathe in the air, pouring from the mountain, counting every beat of a mended heart around the bend. Signal from a smokestack, whistle takes the place of a heaven's horn. This life's got me tied to a bolt chain. Oh, I'm getting ready, oh, I'm gonna break away. They're saying it's my time to go. It's not my time, you know. Oh, I'm gonna break away. Break on now. And open the gate, lead me through the pasture, feed me clean water, and leave me be out on the sea, rolling with the weather, taking on water seemed plain to me. It's where I'll be a better brother, drinking all the words that are fed to me. This life's got me tied to a bolt chain. Oh, I'm getting ready, oh, I'm gonna break away. They're saying it's my time to go. It's not my time, you know. Oh, I'm gonna break away. Hey there, lady, don't tell me where to go. 'Cause I ain't your baby. You made it clear and I ought to know. fussing, no more fighting, no more leaving the middle of the night and all alone. But I've been thinking, even dreaming, that someday we should be singing on your own. And I must be going, I'd be leaving. I best be rolling, keep rolling on. And I best be going, I'd be leaving. I best be rolling, keep rolling on. All right. Oh, doctor, please come quick. See, there's something wrong with the alphabet. 'Cause I got words to say, but they don't digest. And is there something wrong with the alphabet? 'Cause I think they're alright. And I must be going, I'd be leaving. I best be rolling, keep rolling on. I best be going, I'd be leaving. I best be rolling, keep rolling on. All right, all right.
Right, boys.
Hey, thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Man, thank you guys. Scott, good to see you, man. We're glad you are back to join us here. And Amy, thank you very much. It is fun to be picking with the boys.
Oh, always, always.
And hey, Chris, I actually do have a mic. Been called out on my silence.
Big up, man.
Goodness, goodness, goodness. Well, great. How's everybody feeling up here? Feeling good? Feeling
Man,
great? Feeling great?
fantastic.
I see
Feeling
John
awesome.
Brady's in there
Fantastic.
and talking in the chat.
John Brady is not going to stand for anyone chiming in on the sound gear. As far as someone needs to get cord a mic. John's like,
He's like,
Yeah.
we
I
already
did
spent
this
time today
before
doing
the
that.
show. If they're going to say that I'm running sound,
The
I'm
consummate
gonna stand up
professional.
for it. Heck yeah. Man,
Consummate
you know, I think we should mention another great sponsor of the show.
You want
One
to?
that is delicious.
You want to?
You know, I think we did something special this week. This required a lot of logistics.
The words dry ice were talked about this week.
That's true.
That's how much we were talking about what's going on.
That's right.
I'm gonna, lovely stagehand here is gonna drop off a little gift.
We're going to saw a girl in half.
Thank you. I don't want y'all to see this just yet. Houston, are you gonna take care of this?
Nah, man, you got it.
Okay.
This is you.
Okay. The mustache is gonna take a beating here,
You don't
folks.
have to eat it. Jordan was actually wanting to eat it.
Is this for me? Okay.
Jordan
Guys,
wanted to spill that on his drums, too.
we have got something that is starting to become the occasional good switch. We're going to Pip Cam twice. We're going to Pip Cam again, folks. Stay with us. Welcome back. You guys ready to enjoy the unique cherry taste of Cheerwine Zero Sugar, folks? And we kind of talked a little about maybe having a float on the show.
You better go full screen.
We're going to go full screen for the float. Folks, check out that beautiful graphic, and we're going to tell you about this. I'm actually going to let Houston tell you while I prepare this beverage. Full screen. Thanks for coming, Pip Cam.
So obviously us being in North Carolina, we are very familiar with Cheerwine. It kind of runs through our blood. But anyone who is not, Cheerwine is a unique cherry-flavored soft drink made here in North Carolina, family-owned company, 104 years old, and oh my goodness, a delicious Cheerwine zero sugar float with vanilla ice cream. That's tough to beat, folks. There's tons of great recipes that you can make over on cheerwine.com, some alcoholic concoctions that always hit the spot. But Cheerwine Zero Sugar is 0 carbs, 0 calorie, 0 sugars. Got a sweet, the sweetener is Splenda, so it's got a smooth finish, nice, crisp, clean, and golly, dude, why are you just teasing us like that?
I think he's secretly auditioning for The
Well-
Price is Right.
I know.
Drew Carey, this bite's for you.
Go ahead, man. Tell
Hold
us
on.
about it. I've been hyping this thing up hard. And
Honestly,
I only brought
folks.
one cup.
Honestly, folks, we actually have 2 cups. One is for John Brady, Soundman Extraordinary. He gets this after the show. He's decided to wait till after the show. He can
right.
have it whenever he wants. He controls this whole thing, so we could cut it down at any point.
He heard the Cheerwine zero sugar floats were
Yeah,
happening.
and they
he's
thought it might have been a joke possibly, but you see it here first, folks. And I've tasted it, and you ask how it was, and I have to say, phenomenal.
yeah.
I'm not even a soft drink guy, folks, and I will say that in earnest. But I will say, if you put a float in front of me here and a beautiful cherry beverage,
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm always going to go for it.
I'm
And
gonna drop these links in here for the Cheerwine
drop
Zero.
away, drop away.
That way you can find out where you can buy it, local, close to you.
What else will they do for you, Houston?
I don't. What?
What else will they do if you're not local? How can you
man.
get this?
I tell you what, anyone can get their hands on this. Cheerwine.com. You're gonna find their store. They're gonna ship it to all 50 states.
All 50 states.
But if you're in the southeast region, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, the Delmarva area, what the locals refer to as Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia.
Delmarva, stand up.
Exactly. Where are you at? If you're in here, Delmarva, drop in the chat. Slide in these DMs. But we do ship. Cheerwine will ship to all 50 states, and anyone can get their fill of this delicious cherry soft drink. And now with zero sugar. Formerly known as Diet Cheerwine, but now we have got you Cheerwine, zero sugar, and can't beat it, folks.
Houston, thanks for taking that segment for me there. I had to enjoy the
Man,
beverage.
I practiced a lot for that. I might be, don't let me understate enough. I have worked on that a long time.
We're very glad you have. I'm very glad I got to have some of that there. I'm going to clear it for safety. I like that. Yeah. Whew. I think that this is going to be a very nice transition here because we need something a little slow after being so jazzed up. Let me get this harmonica set the way I need.
What you doing here? We're going to switch things up a little bit.
Are we?
I don't know.
Oh, you're right, man. Just stop me when you got to stop.
Can we switch this over to the float it up?
We sure can. I think we're actually going to hold. Cheerwine is also, I'm not sure that this was a beautiful pairing. Quote Float is back. And we've paired the Cheerwine Zero Float with our Quote Float. And you'll have a very small little taste virtually of that as well coming up. But I think we need to talk about our little lick. Y'all might have seen me take a little lick of that Cheerwine Float there as well. But we're going to talk about Daniel Serif a little more. We said he was born and raised in the Queen City, but we've known him more from the Winston-Salem area. Court has played probably more than you can count shows with Daniel. Guitar Wizard is what I've tried to call him, and that's a pretty good app name for him, would you not say?
Oh, absolutely. Definitely deserving. Yeah, we've been playing together ever since, I want to say, 2007.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
but then he left New Orleans to further his studies in jazz and
And now he's back home.
still crushing it as always, man.
He is, man. Both y'all
Yeah,
went to the
it's
School of the Arts. I
did.
found that out, too.
We did. That I did know.
Yeah, we found out that he was from Charlotte through doing some of this research as we do, or our texts. We don't search anything, but people print all this stuff off for us, and we're ready for the show. He learned to play guitar and plays with a laundry list of guitar heroes, folks. Kind enough to join the show to just groove your dome loose this evening. That's really, I wrote that on my paper, and I think I did that after watching his segment, and that's really the best way to describe what you're about to get. I'm going to let him tell you a little more about his ebook, your options to get some free lessons. Anybody after watching this, you can see how amazing he is and how great of a teacher he is, folks. The Little Licks segment is back.
my name is Daniel Serif, and thank you so much to Time Sawyer for having me on the show. So I wanted to give you a quick little tip about kind of some soloing. So you heard me jamming on a D minor track in the intro there. And yeah, so a lot of us as guitar players, what we do is we go straight for the pentatonic box. Everybody learns this classic box. In D minor, that box starts at the 10th fret. Now, number one, I gotta say, that box is amazing, and some of our most favorite musicians of all time have used that box and sounded amazing for their entire career. So this is not by any means trying to diss that box. However, sometimes I hear from people, and I felt this myself, that it's so easy to get stuck in the box, right? Because it's just so many options. So I found a more lyrical way. I learned a lesson online many years ago and then kind of converted it into this idea. And I call it the diagonal pentatonic. So if we are in D, okay, again, our root is the 10th fret. You need to know two pieces of information to get the diagonal. Those two pieces are the 2-note set. Now, if you notice, the funny thing about the 2-note set is that my ring finger is actually the root note. And you'll see in the diagram here. But basically I have the 8th fret and the 10th fret, and the ring is actually the root. On the following string, I will have a 3-note set. And that is going to be 3 different notes and a whole step in between. Okay, and the cool thing about the diagonal is that pattern will continue. So you'll have 2 notes, 3 notes, 2 notes, 3 notes. Now, the funny thing about the guitar, you have to compensate for the B string all the time. So you have to actually shift up a fret, play your 2 there, and then the 3. And then, of course, what you play ascending, you must play descending. And when you want to finish and resolve, you land on that D note there at the 10th fret of the E string. All right, so, you know, this is a very quick lesson about this, and hopefully the diagrams have been helpful, but if you want to dig more into this concept, I have an entire ebook you can download for free. It's on my site, danielserif.com/free. And go over there, check it out. The ebook will help. And yeah, I hope you dig the diagonal pentatonic scale.
Holy cow, folks. Daniel Serif. Let's give, we're all about giving a clap. It just sounds nice in here, number one, but also to the work done. To be able to give you a lesson in 3 minutes' time that I think everyone out there was like, oh, this guy could teach me to play guitar. And he can. I don't know if he, we've got this in our chat here for you folks. If you heard him just say there, you can download a free ebook from him. It is fantastic. I've already taken a gander at it myself. Lord knows I could use it. And he can teach me. I'm hoping you guys will take advantage of checking out his stuff. Please check out the free stuff, and also pay the man for some lessons. If you're at all interested in learning about the guitar, he's a guy that can definitely teach you how to do it.
Yeah, and it's super cool that, so our show, in case anyone doesn't know, it'll remain on our Facebook and YouTube page even after it's over. So anyone who, guitar nerds out there that want to go back through that and check that video out and strum through some of that D minor progression that he was doing, you can always go back and find this video.
Check those tabs.
Scrub to it, and rock out, man.
We'll also post it this week. We'll post a segment of that. Yeah, and Ed's video as well. Again, we'll try and show you what you guys are missing if you're not with us normally, and then hopefully get you to come check it out. But obviously, you guys are here right now, which means we should probably play some more songs. Here's one. It's taking a murder ballad a little one step further. This is a serial killer tune. I'm not sure that is how they'd refer to that, like at the Library of Congress or something. But it's
that's a natural progression.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true. Yeah, but this just happens to be how this one went. He did it more than once, multiple times. This one's called Whiskey.
Cut my blade in my turpentine, put on my scarf and walk outside. I don't know who I killed tonight, and it might be you. Went downtown to the corner of 86. I saw you there with another. The kid came by and bumped the waiter, and you stepped out to clean your dress. All my toils and all my troubles, and I've learned how to take the blame. If I could learn to drink more whiskey, then I might tolerate the pain. Dimly lit there in the diner, and I lit it up. And all the red was hard to forget. I went back in amongst the screaming to grab a glass that you had left. Went out the back, the only place that wasn't burning. I took down the shelf in the place he loved the best. I caught your eye amongst the sirens, and I wish that I didn't act like this. All my toils and all my troubles, and I've learned how to take the blame. If I could learn to drink more whiskey, then I might tolerate the pain. Dimly lit there, diner, and I lit it up. And all that red was hard to forget. I went back in amongst the screaming. I grabbed a glass you had left. Got back home amongst the timber, took off my scarf and I went inside. Now I put a glass up to your lip line, I'm too scared to turn this knife on me. And all my toils and all my trouble, and I've learned how to take the blame. If I could learn to drink more whiskey, then I might tolerate the pain.
Folks, Quote Float is back. Check it out right here.
I don't believe in myself, but I believe in what I'm doing. Jimmy Page.
Let's get this thing going.
Yeah, let's do it.
Float's back, baby. You guys have been asking. Jake and I worked on it. That's Jake's barbershop there that we got that filmed in. Yeah, he's got his hair cut there in 5 times, once being myself that time. I shaved his mullet back to pristine condition.
Yeah, you guys drop in. Sam's doing that now. He'll shape it up.
Honestly, if you guys want me to cut your hair with a razor, I will do it.
I've actually been cutting old Randy's hair here.
Have you?
Past
Shout
few
out to
months.
Randy's
yeah,
hair.
Yeah, giving it, fading it in and everything, cutting it. Yeah, I've been hooking it up.
Everybody
hooking it up,
dabbling in
too.
some scissors now.
Yeah.
Guys,
Something-
if you guys
something-
want your hair cut.
something to fall back on in case
Yeah.
the music. doesn't
Speaking
work
of,
out,
why don't you
know?
guys all prepay for a haircut?
Yeah.
$5 or so. We'll take this time real quick to, again, if you're just watching the show with us, again, $1 helps. If you're thinking nobody wants this $1 or $2, we do.
It's true, man.
We do. The crew's working together, the band's working together, and that's what keeps this thing a-moving. We would, being off the road, doing these shows with y'all on Sunday nights is really helping us in a lot of ways, but monetarily as well. So y'all don't forget that. We really appreciate it. Anything you have the ability to do, feel free to send on. But again, the main thing is if you're enjoying the show and you don't have something to send, we're glad you're here. We don't want you to go anywhere.
That's
for
right.
sure.
And if you send money, I know we'd mentioned it on the first episode, but if you send anything through PayPal, Venmo's a little bit different. Always accepted there as well. But through PayPal, if you have your address on there, a lot of times as time allows, we like to write little thank you cards just for everyone's just generous donations and everything that y'all have helped keep us powering through the live stream. So
No doubt.
as time allows, we love to catch those addresses on those tips that come through and just write a little thank you card. So if you do send stuff through PayPal, just make sure that your address is correct. I did get one back, so if you sent money and didn't get a thank you card, this is it. This is your virtual thank you.
This is for you.
It's all
of
greatly
you.
appreciated, y'all. We do sincerely thank you.
We really do.
I think
Let's
we
play
got
a
fun one.
Yeah, let's just play just this is a.
I mean, the rest of them been like, This
yeah,
one?
this is the fun one.
It's good.
This is, I believe, 71. Daniel Costin's in the house. Daniel, could you list the album 71 or 72? Ooh,
Oh, God.
I can't even tell you. We'll get back to you on that. We'll get back, guys. If you don't, if you're in the Charlotte area, or at least in North Carolina, I think you can get all the way up to Ohio and know who Daniel Costin is. Maybe globally, you could, but we're glad to have him here. He's snapping a couple photos here on the set, and he's also our go-to for any music knowledge. He's going to find out when this song came out, but it was either 70. I'm going to leave it up to 70 through 73 just because I can't say for sure. Beautiful tune called Shanty by Jonathan Edwards. I'm glad I just re-looked at this. I'd have had the wrong harp for this song. That'd have been a bummer. Can we find the real one, though? Somebody got something else to talk about? I got to go looking.
Man, I saw where Terry said in regards to that quote float that no Jakes were hurt in the filming of this quote float. And I don't know. It did seem to cut a little abruptly at the end. I haven't seen the uncut version of that, but
71. Okay, 71 it is, folks. If you guys are out there on pins and needles, this song came out in 71. It is, it's a great album. He's got some really fun songs on there. Again, Jonathan Edwards, check this guy out. Our good buddy Luke Mears, who's working on a record right now. We might have just broken a code, but under the radar, he's got a great record I know about that he's working on. We've played this with him as maybe only a couple times, but it's been always a fun one. We're going to bring it to you this evening.
Gonna sit down in my kitchen for something good to eat and make my head a little high, the whole day complete. I'm gonna lay around the shanty, mama, with a good buzz on. And won't you pass it to me, baby, and pass it to me slow, and take time to smile a little before you let it go. And I'm gonna lay around the shanty, mama, with a good buzz on. Nothing to do, there's always room for more. Fill it, light it, shut up and close the door. I'm gonna lay around the shanty, mama, with a good buzz on. Every night and day, if I can help it, gonna lay around the shanty, mama, with a good buzz on.
Very nice.
He was on to something there.
That was a funny one. Yeah, that was one of those fun ones we were talking about, folks. Check that out. We like that there. We like to be able to play some of these tunes. That is kind of the fun about learning some of these songs that we're either kind of wanting to play or you guys request. It's always a nice mix. Again, you guys are welcome. I believe we've got to re-up our events for the show right now, but in each event page we have on Facebook, we welcome folks to come in there and drop some requests. Send us an email. That's right. Let us know what you want to hear. Send us a DM. Find us on Twitch. Again, flick that joystick at us, folks. Let us know what you need out there. We're ready. But I'll tell you somebody that does know what you need is Tim Roberts. Our boy Jordan was able to put the hookup in for us here, folks. Tim is a very busy fella. I'm going to tell you a little bit about him, and then I'm going to let him tell you most about himself. That's the beauty of these segments. Tim Roberts is on fire right now, folks. Winston-Salem, working man, custom drums specifically built to meet your needs. Reverie Drum Co. helps you find your own sound on the drums and to express it. And show the drummer, baby. He lets him, what you're able to see, folks, that beautiful, let's see if we can drop that down on that snare. That's a beautiful Reverie Drum custom snare. Bring in the noise that we need. Also,
14 by 8 maple.
That's, I was going to say, it looked roughly 14 by 8, and it did look maple from this distance.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Reverie
Sounds
also
beautiful
brings you,
too.
We know that. Some modded cymbals and stack ring percussion. Jordan is also playing some stack ring percussion, folks. I, again, am going to, I'll give you a little background on the stack ring. This is used recycled cymbals, steel and custom designed to create unique and exciting new sounds. Lucky for you, we have him here to tell you better about his beautiful product. Folks, check out our Meter Maker segment. We're very happy to have our buddy Tim Roberts on the show.
Hey there, my name is Timothy Roberts, and I am the owner and founder of Reverie Drum Company, Stack Ring Percussion, and Mod Cymbals. 6 years ago, I decided to start an adventure that I'm still on now of crafting the instruments that I play. It all started out with Reverie Drum Company. I was pretty unhappy with the drum sounds I was getting out of the drum sets that I had, and was not able really to find the sound I was looking for that I had in my head. And so I thought, well, what if I just built my own? And that started the process that became Reverie Drum Company. And I really have found my sound in this process, and I've learned a lot as to how to capture other sounds. Our main focus with the custom side of the company is get in the mind of the drummers we're working with and find out what it is that they are looking for, what it is their sound is, and how do we capture that by the kits that we make. We also have what's called the Venue series and the Little series, which are drums that are designed for particular rooms. One of the things that I felt pretty strongly was that I would bring drum sets into certain rooms and they would work well in some and not as well in others, and you'd have to dampen them a ton in certain rooms, and then they'd be, too loud in other rooms. And so the Venue series is really my effort to create drums that work well in any environment. The Little series are super unique little drums that have one head typically, and they're used for either practice or sensors, but you can also throw acoustic heads on them and get some pretty huge sounds, and then they're incredibly portable. You can throw some of these kits in one bag, and as long as you have good mics and someone who knows how to work them, you can get great sounds that work in just about any environment out of these tiny little drums. In 2018, I branched into the cymbal side of things and started Stack Ring Percussion. Stack Ring takes recycled cymbals, broken cymbals, cymbals that were discarded, and turns them into something fresh that you can put on the drum set to create some electronic sounds and really warp the way your acoustic kit responds. This was a thing that first came to me when I had a cracked crash cymbal that was sitting in a closet, and I was about to throw it away, and I thought, well, what if I figured out a way to cut this thing up and drill holes and make something that would change the sound of my kit. Now we have upwards of 20 products that all come in some way, shape, or form from a cracked cymbal that used to belong to a drummer. Lastly, we just recently launched what's called Mod Cymbals Reimagined. Throughout the process of me delving into the recycled cymbal side of things, I started realizing that I could salvage some of the cymbals that we were about to cut up. Maybe they just had a little edge crack, and so I would scoop the crack out, and it's just like a new cymbal again. Then I thought, well, what if I just took this hammer and started trying to hammer away on this thing to change the sound? And that started what became somewhat of an obsession for me. I've done over 250 modifications at this point. I have ruined my fair share of cymbals to get to the point where I understood, okay, this is how to actually change it, and this is how to draw out the best that it has to offer. We have a full lathe and hammer station, so we're able to do a lot to an existing cymbal. A lot of guys send me cymbals that are too thick and loud and pingy. They want to bring them down in pitch, and they want to give them a little bit more nuance. That's not something that a lot of the major manufacturers do unless you're paying their top dollar price. So Mod Cymbals is something that we spend a lot of time on now, but we're still heavily in the game with Reverie and Stack Ring. I've got some things behind me, products that we've made. Both of these cymbals here are cymbals that I have modified from cymbals that were way thicker, way heavier. Maybe they had overtones that were unpleasant. This right here is a little Stack Ring piece made out of some recycled steel, and it has a little wooden base. It can be set up over the hi-hat or put on a drum. And then I'm also sitting behind a kit that you can't really see that we made. So if you want to check out more of what we do, my website is reveriedrums.com, and you can find all the info to contact me, and then you can also shop for the products that we keep in stock. My email is also tim@reveriedrums.com, so if you want to reach out directly, I'd be happy to chat with you. Thanks.
Damn, Tim. Thank you so much for the time. Y'all check out Reverie Drums. Houston is dropping in the ways that you can check out his beautiful gear. It's worth, honestly, and it helps him just the same. Check out his website. Click on this link when you get in there. Look at the beautiful, beautiful stuff he's creating. I didn't actually realize he was working on those mini kits. Those things are amazing. Yeah, throw that mic.
They're
around.
super cool. Super cool. Yeah.
If I could even play any form of drums whatsoever, I would want that. But
Yeah, please check out anything that Tim's got going on. He is doing fantastic work right out of Winston-Salem,
yeah,
North Carolina.
Tim, thank you again so much.
Much love, brother. Thank you.
Thanks so much. We got a couple more songs, but you've caught all our segments now this evening, folks. So again, thank you so much. Keep up with Ed and the band of Heathens, or Trigger Hippy, everything they're doing. You can catch their show on Tuesday nights, 8:30 Eastern time. They're doing it from Austin, Texas, I believe. Or actually from all over.
Yeah,
they're
they're all
zooming
split
in. Their
up.
whole band comes in. It's a cool thing. And so please keep up with Ed, Jurdi, and the band of Heathens. Please keep up with Daniel Serif. I'm telling you, if someone's going to teach you how to play the guitar, I think, honestly, I couldn't say anything else that he hadn't already said. He did a beautiful job of talking about giving you those different tabs to check out on screen while also really being able to talk you through something. Even as a wizard, he talked pretty normal English. It was a cool thing.
That's right, man. And we'll be back here in 2 weeks.
That's right.
Not with the full band, but with you.
April the 11th is our next show.
Here we go.
Yeah, I
Doing
was
the same
saving
on
that, but we
Sunday
got it.
from Sam's house. And you can catch us at the end of next month as the full band here at Neighborhood Theater again. So
Yeah, we'll
thank
be
you all
back.
again for tuning in.
The whole crew. Yeah, we got a couple more songs for you. Don't go nowhere. You can still share the stream. You can still hang out with us here. You can still send a couple bucks, folks. It's up to you. We would love you to do it. We're going to make it a little past 9 this evening, at least a couple minutes, because we got at least 2 songs left for you.
Let's do it.
We're going to play a fun one. This was brought to us from Jordan here.
It's going to be a fun one, boys. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Here's a tune
Very
from
much so.
Little Feat.
I've been whooped by the rain, driven by the snow, drunk and dirty, don't you know, but I'm still willing. I was out on the road late last night, saw my pretty Alice in every headlight. Alice, Dallas Alice. And I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, Tehachapi to Tonopah, driving every kind of rig that's ever been made. Driven the back road so I wouldn't get away. And if you give me weed, whites and wine, and show me a sign, and I'll be willing to be moving. I've been kicked by the rain, robbed by the sleet, had my head stoved in, but I'm still on my feet, and I'm still in a whole lot of trouble. Smuggled some folks and tokes from Mexico, burnt by the sun every time I go to Mexico, but I'm still. And I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, Tehachapi to Tonopah. I've driven every kind of rig that's ever been made. Driven the back road so I wouldn't get away. And if you give me weed, whites and wine, and show me a sign, and I'll be willing.
Thanks for that one, Jordan. That was nice. That was nice. Folks, check out Little Feet. My personal favorite these days is Spanish Moon. Get you some Spanish Moon, Jordan. Yeah.
I'm way out here, but yeah, that's you can't beat it. Little Feet is where it's at, man.
Our good buddy Damon, I've listened to some Little Feet. That's always shout out to Lone Hollow. Lone Hollow dropped a new single on Friday. You guys check those guys out.
Yes,
as
sir.
well.
New album coming out soon.
That's
Keep
right.
Keep up to date with them.
Lone Hollow, Nashville, by way of Dobson, and I believe by way of Illinois somewhere. Riley's
that
from
sounds
Illinois.
right. I believe that
somewhere,
sounds right.
Folks, thank you again so much. What do we have coming up? We talked about our next episode. We talked about the episode after that. Anybody else got anything? Anybody off stage? Anybody got anything they need to talk about? Anybody good?
I think we're good.
All right. All right. Well, guys, thank you. And cheers. Yeah, we see somebody raising a beer over there. Raise a beer at home. Raise a glass of water at home. A warm glass of milk, possibly. Whatever you're working on late night.
That does help put me to sleep.
Yeah, for sure. We got one more here for you, folks. We just struck 9 o'clock. Our set clock hit 9 o'clock right now. We really, Wendy, thank you, and Michael, both. Uncle Mike and Wendy, you're in here. Always a favorite.
What's good, boys?
Oh, and
howdy.
Happy birthday to...
to Josh.
yeah.
Josh's birthday was yesterday.
Yeah,
Happy
Josh,
birthday,
thank you, my
Josh,
friend.
man.
I hope
I
you
told
had a
him,
good one.
all beers drank in his name will be in his name today.
Nice. Well, I
Amen.
didn't know it, but I now, retroactively,
Yeah.
all the beers I've had have been for you, Josh.
That's right. Yep. Happy birthday, Josh. Love you, brother.
Hey, we love all of you out there. Again, our producers make us say this. If you want to send some cash, again, you're able to do that. This is a free show. And as you can see, this beautiful setup, it's not free to come by, if you will. Hey, our buddy Mike Ramsey's in. Cheers, and cheers to you too, Brett. Yeah, y'all guys enjoy beer. Send $1 or $2 over if you can. Our good buddies from around the Crown are still watching. It's after 9:01, and they're in here. It's beautiful. All you
They
guys.
probably just got done running, man.
That's true. There's no telling what Brian's been up to. I think Brian is in Maryland. I told him to eat a crab cake today. Brian, did you have a crab cake today?
Confirm or deny.
Eat a crab cake. Guys, that goes to the rest of y'all. No matter where you're at, maybe this week, try and search out a crab cake, all right? This pick of the week is to go find yourself a crab cake, all right? Preferably not like in a dumpster, more like you ordered it yourself at a restaurant.
That's right. Thank
Our
you,
buddy Jacob Gresham, holy cow. We got it, and Greg. Everybody's in here. Man, Terry, thank all you guys for saying hey and being here for the show. And our buddy Jacob, I would be remiss not to repeat this on camera. He says, quote, y'all donate, exclamation points times 5, end quote. Listen to our buddy Jacob. He understands what the music and entertainment world are going through right now, and you guys are keeping us healthy. Maybe not young, but healthy, that's for sure.
For sure.
Thank y'all again. We're going to end with one of ours here called The Crow. And again, we'll see you on April the 11th. We'll have an event up for you, I think, tomorrow. We'll have an event up for you there tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Again, thank y'all. We can't say thank you enough. We really appreciate it. Wait, hold on. We have crab cake. Crab cakes and Cheerwine. It's what Maryland does.
Dang, dude. That's the new tagline. We're going to send that to our people at Cheerwine. Crab cakes and Cheerwine.
I love it. I'm sure it'll work. Throw some ice cream in there.
Absolutely. Let's rock, boys. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you all so much. We really appreciate it. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Walking down the street and I'm not myself, but I'm nobody else. You know I'm nobody else. I get too much food on my plate. The skyline's bright, but my brush paint's gray, and my brush paint's gray, and I don't care what you say. I'm gonna drink till it's all gone. River's gonna run when rain won't fall. I waited all night to hear your call. And even a crow flies straight when you show him the road. He's gonna find his way home. Moonlit night, she's such a sight. No, what a sight, oh, it ain't that nice. And I got too much food on my plate. And the skyline's bright, but my brush paint's gray. And my brush paint's gray, and I don't care what you say. I'm on drink till it's all. River's gonna run when rain won't fall. I waited all night to hear your call. Even a crow flies straight from your show in the road. I'm gonna find my way. My way home. My way home. My way home.
Folks, thank you so much for hanging out with us on another Sunday night. We'll see you on April the 11th. Stay in tune with the Neighborhood Theater and what they're doing. You can be back on Wednesday for Queen City Streams. Keep it going. I'm just kidding. Thank y'all so much for being with us. We appreciate it, folks. Now a word from our outro slide. You get to see who's on the show this evening, and stick with us. We love you so much wherever this camera's on us. Thank you. I love you personally. Folks, thank you so much, so much for watching the show this evening. Thank you. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Around the Crown 10K. Learn more about this great show sponsor as well as how you can become one yourself at our website, timesawyer.com. Check out the Time Sawyer team, the band, the crew, the venue. Wow, what a time to be alive, folks. Ed Jurdi is our can-to-can guest. Check out the band Heathens. Check out Trigger Hippy. See what he's doing personally. Quotefoot was back. Jared got a side mullet shave this week. I did that for him. Daniel Serif was on the show. Please follow Daniel and his free guitar lessons. Pay for guitar lessons with this guy. Tim Roberts, talking about paying for something. Buy a drum set, folks. Your kid needs a drum set. You need a drum set. Thank you again so much for being with us. Keep that in mind. You all need a drum set. Thank you so much for being with us. Anybody got anything? We made it this far. We still got we've always got an open mic situation here at the end. Anybody want to play any songs? Every rose has its thorn. Good night to Mima. Mima. Good night to Mima. Oh, we will. Thank you so much, Mima, for being here. Yeah, my sister's birthday is on April 11th. If that makes anybody else come to the show for any reason, for her, she'll be there, I guess. That sounds like a weird birthday, but great for us, you know what I'm saying?
Happy day. Thank y'all.
Yeah, thank you so much. Let's
See
clap
ya.
it out.
Woo!
Keep it going. All right, thank you so much.
Yeah!